Remember Jamie Foxx? And at the end, he said, "Hallelujah."
Nah. That's hilarious, though. That's funny. Yo, but man, goodness gracious,
That's crazy, man.
But I think that's cool though. Like it takes a lot to do that.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I've been doing it since I was like 3 or 4, and and I did it all, man. And
3 or 4?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
I can't even have my son calm down at 3. You actually was
I had my own group at 4.
Like to stand around
in Germany.
Sing?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had my own group at 4, and when I was in Germany, man,
on the mic, you gotta tell people.
My dad was in the my dad was in the army, but we was in Germany, and I had my own group. I had like 4. I had 4 people in my group, and we used to go around singing and stuff like that.
Remember what you remember what y'all were called?
We were called
Almost 5.
Wait, there was a group of 4 of y'all? Must have been in the 90s.
It was like the Mighty Joy or something like that. It was like the Joy, the Mighty Joy. But it was, we did our thing. We went around Germany singing and stuff like that. Came back to the States, rocked it in the States and stuff. Was in the Army myself and sung for the Army my last 2 years. I went around the country singing.
Whoa!
I did like 150 concerts with them cats. Woo. And a lot of people really don't know this about me, but I did 150 concerts with the 10th Mountain Division Band up in Fort Drum, New York. And I was a part of that band, and we went around and we just went touring everywhere. We toured the East Coast of the United States, and then we toured overseas. So I was doing covers. I was doing James Brown. I was doing Stevie Wonder, and I was doing Al Green, and I was backing up for AC/DC.
Whoa!
Back in Black. I was doing.
Yeah.
I was
6 degrees of separation.
For real, you just.
I was backing up on Sheryl Crow songs.
Whoa! All I wanna do is have some fun.
Because we had a girl who sung that. So, I mean, it was just a wonderful time. And, I always say, yeah, man, I can't wait till I make it. But in my life, I realized I did make it. Yes. I did go on tour. I went on tour for 2 years.
Yes.
And maybe it wasn't on the grand scale of what they did. But I even did.
You
Guess what song
it,
you would never think that I did, though, when I was on tour. And I did it in Boston at a high school. You would never think it. It was It's a Hard Knock Life, Jay-Z.
Whoa. Wow. Awesome.
And it was like, shut up. Whoa. Yeah, I rapped it and everything, man. It was ridiculous, man. It was crazy, but they enjoyed it because I'm a professional, so I learned the song.
Right.
I wasn't going
standing
on the corner drop it. You know what I'm saying?
Drop some of the hottest cars in New York ever
seen. We need to get you on.
Some of the hottest verses rappers ever heard.
Oh, you should have been there last night, son.
Yeah. Hove, Brooklyn, yeah, but yeah, man, it was just this Brooklyn boy right here. I forgot about man. I forgot about the Brooklyn boy.
I love that.
Yeah, man. So I've been doing my thing.
Music be without R&B.
Yeah, huh?
For real.
I can't even imagine where music would be without R&B. Like when people say R&B, are you what?
And here's
you can take all this rap forever. Are you out your mind?
Here's one thing
all this braggadocious shit.
Right.
Here's one thing that
I can't do that. Be humble.
When he was talking about 112 being from Atlanta, Jagged, I had to shout out real quick, and I say it again. I had to shout out Atlanta because a lot of times people think Atlanta was just rap.
Nah.
But then you think of the R&B, like he said, with 112, Jagged Edge. I had to think Usher. Monica came out of there. You know what I'm saying?
One of the greatest writers of all time is from Atlanta, which is Kenneth Babyface Evans.
Babyface, yo. I mean,
and his brothers,
Tony Braxton's peoples.
Yeah, I mean, they
discovered.
They just keep coming out of there, and you always think of hip for whatever reason. Obviously you think hip hop.
TLC.
TLC. Like the R&B.
Oh my gosh,
is there?
That's man. New York used to go to Atlanta on a regular.
Yeah,
like, on a regular. You know, so it's like Atlanta's been a hot spot, and I feel like if more black people knew how much history they have, I think we'd be doing good on an economy level and everything, knowledge level, history level.
Knowledge is power.
Our kids would be freaking not bouncing all over the place because they know where they came from.
Knowledge
and I don't think a lot. Me, that's what happened to me. Like doing music in the beginning, it was just like kind of like, all right, we're doing music because we got some skill and we're cool with it. But it was more like, man, like how good am I compared to my homeboy? You know what I'm saying? That's really what I didn't know who to compare it to. I didn't know how big hip hop was gonna be. It was just like, hey. this is cool. He likes it. I like it. Cool. Let's just rock together.
Yeah.
And then you're doing it for other people, but it's still not like I'm doing music for those people. I was doing it for the people around me, like for myself and the people around me. And then you see, like, man, you know what you're doing is actually making a difference around you. You know, so you can either choose to go this way or that way with it. And that's where it became a point where it's like, all right, this means a lot more than just writing rhymes and you know, it's just to be cool. Oh, you're cool. Look, this guy made a song. He's cool. It's like, nah, man. Like you've affected people's lives.
That's right.
People that can't do that, and you brought them to another element in their lives where they're not used to getting it because everyone else around them is going this way, but they need someone to scale it back a bit. So
I agree.
It's pretty dope. That's why we do Sam Cooke. That's what. Bro, whoever's listening right now, 20 years now, we're gonna be touring, doing crazy shit, and it's gonna still happen. We're gonna you're gonna be touring somewhere, I'm gonna be touring. We're gonna make one show, at least one show work. Where we come out. Man, this how we starting this, guys.
Come on, man.
Bring in the classics, bring in the history, because that's where it came from. There's a reason why I like using that song. He's talking about a lot of things that. That's how we really felt. There's people that still feel that way. You can't go to the movies. You know what I'm saying? Without feeling like somebody's hating on you. Regardless of what the situation may be.
That's right.
And to be able to bring that back, like that's what we use music for, to express ourselves. That's right. So you need R&B. You need Gino, help me. I can't sing. I couldn't ever do that.
But
never. So that took it to another element where it's like, people need to feel, because someone's listening to it and it's like, that's them. You're singing to their, in their brain, you're saying their name.
Right.
Usher, help me.
Right.
Sammy, Sergio, you know, like, everybody's hearing it. So it's like, and I didn't realize that. It was like later on, after Michael Jackson died. Because now when you're singing Man in the Mirror.
After Prince, too,
Chris Brown did a show. He was crying. Because it was after I remember that. I loved it. I never even knew about that. I saw when I saw his documentary. And shout out to Chris Breezy. Because I feel like a lot of these young acts that get in, we're talking about Usher being 15. And thank goodness there was an Instagram and all that shit back then. Who knows if we would have loved him as much as we love him now.
That's right.
And people would be forgetting about that. I'm like, y'all gotta scale that shit back. We'd be quick to hate on people. But like, yo, a lot of people that y'all have tattoos on your skin about and shit probably wouldn't like what the fuck they said back then even if they had Twitter. Or whatever the fuck it is. Right. But we're going to say, oh, they got to be perfect. No. How you think somebody making songs about Imagine all those people, you think he was happy?
That's right.
You like, he had all that money. He came from a groupie band, this and that, blah, blah, blah. You going out with a woman that people are like, is he Japanese? Or what are you communist? Or da, da, da. And now you got a song called Imagine All the People. Imagine everyone just stop fucking talking shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Imagine. Like, you got all this money, and this is the song that you came out at this time, this point in time in your life. He didn't have to say shit. He could have just shut up, just be you, wear these glasses, tour. Nah, I got something to say.
Imagine all the people.
Whether people want to say, he was this, he was really talking about that, it don't really matter. What the people took from it, what the people took from that, that will never, like, no matter, people could try to twist it, conspiracy, blah, blah, it don't matter. Words are powerful. He chose those words at that point in time to tell people, chill, relax, bro.
That's right.
So without stuff like that, you never know how far shit will go until, not politicians gonna help people. It's musicians. It's musicians. Because you notice when you see Woodstock, when Jimi Hendrix went ahead and played that, whatever, everybody was chill. Nobody was worrying about all that black guy. Everyone's like, damn, you know what?
Star Spangled Banner.
We all in this motherfucker.
Yeah, he killed
it. We going to hang together or run together or fucking fight together? What is it going to be?
Yeah, he killed it, man.
Yeah.
Serious. So that's what you're part of.
Yeah. And let me ask you this, man. So out of all the touring that you've done, all the touring that you've done, what is one of the most memorable moments that just sticks out when you think about it?
When I was in Bosnia, and we was. I was in Bosnia.
Was there a war going on then?
Yeah, it was a peacekeeping mission,
Yeah.
and I know United States kind of. You know, they kind of got it misconstrued as a war or whatever, but we did have to watch out for landmines.
Yeah.
So,
Man,
and we had a security escort. We was in this big high school auditorium, and it was just full of people, full of people from Bosnia and everything. And what they did is, I went on stage and we had the whole band, so I was up first to break the ice, and then
at least they don't speak English like that, so it's like if they did.
Yeah, they was kind of looking,
but they feel the music.
It was very quiet. You couldn't hear a pin drop.
So they gonna pay attention. Yeah,
I was like, oh my goodness, and then they was like, all right, let's go, Theo, and you know what I'm saying, and then when I busted out my note, the crowd erupted.
Oh wow!
When I busted out my note when I said, looking back on when I was a little nappy-headed boy, and then they, I wish those days would come back once more. And I did that, and because Drew Hill had something going on at that time with Wild Wild West.
Wild West.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they went.
So they
it was like
they
they rushed the stage. It was ridiculous.
That's
was
amazing.
going. They thought I was like.
That's it.
Yeah.
It I was kind of taken
if
back.
you brought that, believe me, I know.
But I was kind of taken back. I'm a humble guy. I'm not like some braggadocious guy. But I will tell my story. But I was kind of taken back, and that was probably the most memorable moment. One of the most memorable moment of my career. Another recently, of course, was with Gino opening up for Bone Thug. That was crazy. That thing was ridiculous because and people when we was coming off the stage, people was like, "Man, y'all did good."
Like they remembered.
Yeah.
Like it was just
like y'all opening. Y'all should have y'all like own. Cause they was kind of looking at us like, "Yo, man, we want like more of y'all." So that was one of my favorite moments in time too.
And the messages. Every song had a message.
Absolutely.
Every song had
Janelle, J Rock, everybody.
Oh yeah, shout out to all of them.
Everybody, and it was at the peak of everything. The election finish happening. This and that, it was so much. It was crazy. It was like
I forgot about that.
Man, that's my. Besides Trinidad performing for a bunch of orphans, this was definitely I feel the same. I agree because doing it for the people, that's number one.
Absolutely,
the kind of music you make and
right, man.
It's. Or we make it as a whole. It's just what we're up against. It was a lot of people that they get that support and whatnot, and it's cool. But a lot of those people aren't as hardworking as we are.
Absolutely,
like it'd be easy to do a song about whatever it is that is on the radio. And
anything,
that's cool.
Of course, ain't nothing wrong with it. But that's. Man,
we speak for the people. So to see that show, the Bosnia show, that
Yeah.
was the one that did it because that's what did it for me. It was a show for the people. I did plenty shows, one shit, but. It was,
right.
But it's just seeing a reaction.
Yeah.
It's the reaction that you got. That's what. That's just.
It was epic.
And we ain't had no stage.
Yeah, I never forget that joint, man. That was
That's
crazy.
awesome.
That was crazy. So that was one of my favorites.
All right.
Yeah,
well, I got another one. Let me ask you this.
Sure.
Where's a place that you haven't performed yet that you want to perform? Like it would be like your dream to perform at.
Madison Square Garden.
Me too, bro.
The Garden.
Me
with
too,
Gino
bro.
Lexus.
The Garden.
Oh my goodness.
The Garden. It
Dog.
has to be the Garden.
The Mecca.
Yo, I didn't even say shit. I was gonna even look because I'm like, this is Theo shit. Let me stop cutting in. Gino's all ruining shit.
No,
bro.
Madison Square Garden.
That is my epic spot, bro.
I think
you got to perform at the Garden. I'm talking about we don't gotta perform, but that's what we.
But that's what you aspire.
Listen,
you perform Garden. You good. You official.
That's it.
Yo,
we're official anyway. Don't get it
twisted. It's gonna happen.
But I'm just saying. But I mean, really,
it's gonna happen. Dog.
Shutting down the Garden.
Yo, I said Janice Live. I said that I was gonna perform at Janice Live.
And you did.
I said that, and I was watching DMX concert. I saw that shit, and he did Slipping, and I started like tearing up when he did that. I said, you know what? We're gonna be on that show. We're gonna be on this stage.
You sure did.
We didn't even know we were gonna run into the nigga. I didn't know do a little video, whatever. That was gonna be epic. But that point, I wanted to make people feel good from the stage.
Right.
That's what it was. It wasn't like I want to perform a few shots and my best video. No.
Right.
I wanted to make people feel good. Change people from that platform. And have your friends with you.
Right.
Like when he was on stage, he was wilding out, but it didn't matter what people in the crowd thought because he had friends among him. He had family. There was people there. He was wilding out.
Right.
But you could tell he was comfortable.
Right.
And I've been to a lot of shows, but to see it was that and the Marley brothers, like seeing how comfortable you are when you have your family, your support.
Yeah. Marley brothers.
Ain't nothing like it.
Yeah.
There's nothing like and when you don't have it, you get the Kanye breakdown.
Right.
I think that's what happened with Kanye. I think he's got so
He don't
away
have-
from
he don't have
the
that
people
support.
He lost the
support-
one person who was supporting
the main
him.
guy
When his mom died.
Yeah.
When his
Yeah.
mom died.
The main woman.
Yes,
What
when
am
his
I
mom
talking
died.
about?
His mom died, and that was
His rock.
his grounding. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And
That's
for
what
a
kept
lot
the
of
soul in him.
for a
Yes.
lot of black men,
Yes.
their
the
mother
woman.
is the ground.
ground,
Like,
that's the rock.
Exactly. So when
Right.
a lot of our moms die,
That's it.
you know what I'm saying? It's like that's
There's
a
no
whole
falling back.
part right there.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
why I
So
always got love for him. It's hard.
so Kanye, man, I mean, shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? I know he's trying. He's doing what he's doing, man.
He's
But
support. Yeah, you need
you know,
support.
he does.